I'm Joanna Baker, and I'm the team captain of Grady's robotics team, G3. I can honestly say that no matter what you're passionate about, there's a place to explore it on G3.
Joining G3 is a chance to use your ideas and talents in a concrete way.
They're really helpful, really welcoming, really nice. It's a really great environment.
Once you find your place on G3, you're a part of a community. Robotics is not only a home for people who are interested in STEM, but for anyone who wants that sense of community.
Our team is divided into 3 different sections or operations, and those are engineering, business, and drones. Across these 3 operations, there are countless opportunities to make a real difference with your skills and have some of the most rewarding and memorable experiences you've ever had.
I'm Ryan Martin. I'm the engineering operations lead for G3 Robotics. The main purpose of our sub-team is to create a robot that we can then use to compete at the first robotics competition.
Oftentimes, school coursework can be a little too theoretical and abstract. Building a robot for FRC from start to finish has no answer key and no how-to on Google. You get to use real tools both in the machine shop and writing code. You get to take the skills you build and the techniques you learn out into the rest of your life once the season is done.
At the beginning of the spring semester, we have a kickoff date where we go in and watch a video from FIRST, which basically explains how this year's game is different from the others and what the unique challenges there are that we have to overcome. We then move on and decide what mechanisms we want to try and prototype and move into our shop to actually prototype our different designs. We decide on which designs seem most promising and design them on Autodesk Inventor, which is a 3D modeling software. We create a full robot in CAD, and then we actually use that so that we can build our robot to our exact specifications before handing it over to our electrical and programming team. They focus on wiring up the robot and making sure that we can accurately move whatever field piece we want, as well as making sure that the buttons we press are able to move the robot and cause it to do what we expect it to.
You learn about leadership, about creativity, about technical skills. And the most important thing you learn is to take your ideas out of the sketchbook or the notebook or the textbook into the real world, to build a physical thing with your own 2 hands that solves a real problem.
I'd always been interested in engineering, and I imagined that robotics was the perfect place to learn new STEM-related skills. And while I certainly did learn those types of skills, I also learned a lot more about what it means to be a team member.
It's wonderful to be able to pass my knowledge down to others, just like I learned from the student leaders before me.
I think that form of learning was really helpful to me and helped me actually do better in school.
The main goal of the engineering operations side of G3 is that we want to gain knowledge in design, fabrication, electrical, and programming through a hands-on approach of building robots with a team setting.
I'm Jake Willoughby. I'm the business lead on G3 Robotics, and you might be wondering what business actually does. Well, we have a few different major tasks we have to handle.
We're in charge of organizing the team's outreach, and for us, that concentrates on innovation and inclusion. We go out into the community, into Atlanta, into the FIRST robotics community and beyond, and we try to create a space where kids that are often overlooked have a chance to find their enthusiasm and their passion for STEM.
It was really fun to watch kids especially get those experiences at a young age and get involved in STEM.
Being able to go into the community and kind of give people the experiences that I had as a student is really productive, and I really feel like it's making a difference.
We also have to upkeep the team's various social media pages and maintain the website. Additionally, we also write and present awards to present at the actual robotics competitions. If you're interested in public speaking or writing in that kind of manner, this is a great place for you.
Being on the business team is my favorite because we play a really big role in the overall finishing product.
We think that the business side of G3 is something really unique and special. We found some really amazing ways to give back to our community while still teaching people valuable skills that'll help them not only in the business world, but still in the engineering world, while lifting up the engineering portion of the team.
So if you want to be a part of something cool, you want to win some awards, you just want to get a little bit better at speaking, design, anything that you think can help you be a little more creative now and in the future market, then come join us on the team.
I am Tuesday Muse, one of the leads of the drones team.
My name is Sage Smith and I'm one of the leaders of the drones team.
You learn about physics and electronics and how to build a drone and fly a drone in an easy, fun way. We've got 2 major projects that we work on throughout the year. One of them is DFG, the Drones for Good program. It is an outreach program competition for elementary and middle school age students where they build their own drone and compete it in flight later in the year. And the thing that we do is we craft the kits for the kids to make the drones, and we make the competition, explain the rules, host the competition, and make the obstacles and challenges that the students are supposed to compete in.
This past year I got to be a drone doctor for students competing in the Drone Spirit competition, which means I got to help them and stuff with problems they were having with their drones.
You get the hang of it. It's a fun competition for the kids and for us to run. So that's really cool. And then the other thing is the UAS 4STEM competition later in the school year, where we make a very large drone that we call the Quadzilla. Because it's big, it has 4 big propellers, it has these nice stilts, and it's a lot more complex. You get an understanding of physics that you don't normally get in high school, and it's a fun team to work with.
We learned stuff about drone safety and how to fly drones and other interesting facts about drones and flying them.
Joining a robotics team is about far more than robots. In fact, the robots aren't even the point. The people are the point.
You'll get a chance to work with a lot of professional mentors that are actively working in their fields and have a lot of experience doing the kind of things that they're mentoring you in.
You get to meet and work with a bunch of great folks both on our team and all the other teams in FRC.
It's a whole lot of fun, and you get a lot of life skills that you can use in other ways.
G3 is a place that I will always remember fondly, and a place that has shown me what I can be, what my potential is.
You get a chance to reach out into the community and do something in high school while you're a member of a club that's going to last a lifetime, and you'll help leave a great legacy in your community while you're here.